Ever wondered why your joints ache, your skin flares up, or your stomach churns? Could your diet be the culprit? Inflammation. It's a term we've all heard, but what does it really mean? Simply put, inflammation is your body's response to injury or infection. It's like your body's personal fire alarm, alerting your immune system to potential danger. But what happens when this alarm can't be silenced, when inflammation becomes chronic? Well, that's when the real trouble starts. Chronic inflammation can lead to a host of health issues, from heart disease and cancer to arthritis, and even depression. It's a silent enemy, often going unnoticed until it's too late. But here's the kicker. The food we consume plays a pivotal role in this battle. It can either stoke the fires of inflammation or help to extinguish them. Let's delve into the foods that are known to cause inflammation. So, what's on the inflammatory foods blacklist? Let's start with processed foods. These are often packed with artificial additives and preservatives that our bodies find difficult to break down. In trying to deal with these foreign substances, our immune system kicks into overdrive, causing inflammation. Next up, fried foods. The crispy, crunchy allure of all things fried. Unfortunately, the high temperatures used in frying create advanced glycation end products, or AGEs, which are known to trigger inflammation. Now let's talk about sugar-sweetened beverages. These sugary drinks are a double whammy. Not only do they contribute to weight gain, but they also trigger a spike in blood sugar levels, leading to insulin resistance and, you guessed it, inflammation. Onto alcohol. Drinking alcohol can cause inflammation in the body because of how it affects our immune system and triggers inflammatory responses. When we drink alcohol, it gets processed in the liver, creating a harmful substance called acetaldehyde. This substance can kickstart inflammation in different tissues. And then there's margarine. Margarine, along with other foods high in trans fats, are notorious inflammation instigators. Trans fats can increase your bad cholesterol levels and decrease your good cholesterol levels, leading to an inflammatory response in the body. Finally, let's consider refined carbohydrates. These are carbs that have been stripped of their fiber and nutrients, leaving only the starchy endosperm. Consuming these can lead to a rapid spike in blood sugar, which can provoke an inflammatory response. So, there you have it. Processed foods, fried foods, sugar-sweetened beverages, alcohol, margarine, and refined carbohydrates. These are the usual suspects when it comes to foods that can cause inflammation. Each one of them, in its own way, plays a role in triggering an inflammatory response in our bodies. Now that we have identified these culprits, it's time to understand why they wreak havoc in our bodies. Ever thought about why these foods cause problems in our bodies? It's a question that's worth pondering. After all, understanding the science behind our dietary choices can empower us to make healthier decisions. Let's dive right into it. The key culprits behind inflammation are often the substances found in the foods we consume. One such substance is trans fats. These are industrially produced fats that are used widely in processed foods for their ability to improve taste and extend shelf life. However, they are no friends to our bodies. Trans fats raise bad cholesterol levels while lowering the good ones, and this imbalance can lead to inflammation and other health problems. Sugar is another inflammatory substance that we consume more often than we realize. It's not just in your candies or desserts. It's also hidden in many processed foods, including bread, pasta sauce, and even salad dressings. When we consume sugar, it triggers the release of inflammatory messengers called cytokines. These cytokines then signal the body to respond with inflammation as a protective measure. But too much of this response can lead to chronic inflammation, which is linked to a variety of health issues, from heart disease to diabetes. Then there are other substances like refined carbohydrates and alcohol that can also trigger inflammation. Refined carbohydrates, like white bread and pastries, can spike our blood sugar levels, leading to an increased inflammatory response. Alcohol, on the other hand, can cause inflammation in our liver, brain, and other organs when consumed excessively. In a nutshell, these foods and substances can trigger inflammatory responses in our bodies. They cause a domino effect of reactions, all leading to inflammation which, when chronic, can pave the way for various health problems. It's not just about avoiding discomfort or pain, but about preventing serious health issues down the line. Understanding the science behind inflammation helps us make smarter food choices for a pain-free life. So let's keep this knowledge in mind the next time we reach for that tempting snack or meal. It's our body, and the power to keep it healthy and pain-free is in our hands. So, how can we use this information to lead a pain-free life? Now that we've understood the pain of inflammation, identified the inflammatory culprits, and delved into the science behind the pain, let's explore the road to a pain-free life. It starts with awareness, making informed decisions about what we eat. Sugar, for instance, is a major inflammatory culprit. It's hidden in so many of our favorite treats, but it's not doing our bodies any favors. Instead of reaching for that sugary soda or candy bar, why not opt for a piece of fresh fruit or a refreshing glass of water infused with lemon and mint? Then there's the matter of refined grains. White bread, pasta, and cereals may be pantry staples, but they contribute to inflammation. Trade them in for whole grains like brown rice, oats, and whole grain bread. These alternatives are not only tastier, but also packed with fiber and nutrients that support your health. And let's not forget about processed meats. While they may be convenient for quick meals, they're often loaded with preservatives and additives that can trigger inflammation. Instead, consider fresh proteins like chicken, beef, pork, fish, or turkey. Trans fats are another red flag. Often found in fried foods, baked goods, and margarine, they can wreak havoc on your body. Opt for healthier fats found in avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. In the dairy department, some people may find that milk and cheese can cause inflammation. If that's the case for you, there are plenty of alternatives available, from almond milk to vegan cheeses. These are just a few examples of how you can make healthier food choices to combat inflammation. However, everyone is unique, and what works for one person may not work for another. It's always a good idea to consult with a nutritionist or healthcare provider to get personalized advice based on your individual needs and health goals. Remember, your diet plays a crucial role in your health. Choose wisely, eat healthily, and live a pain-free life.